Hello, this is Uneza Khalid from unezakhalid.com, and this has been like a really late video. I did part one of this series months and months ago, and I don't know why, but I really don't have any idea why I've been putting it off the part two for so long. But I'm really sorry, actually. I don't know why I did it, but the good news is that we are here with the part two, and if you haven't watched already, go ahead and watch the part one of this series, 20 powerful website branding tips for small businesses. So once you go through that, those are the basics that will help you make your website really stand out in your market. And you know how it is that almost all the websites are just the same, like a replica or something, like they are coming from a factory with just a little bit of, tiny tweaks or something like that. We don't want that for our website. It's no, you don't want that. You want your website to be a different place for your visitors, so that they feel like feel special, feel welcomed, and not just unique, but the website should really talk to them. So of course you can't welcome each and every website visitor or viewer yourself. You can greet them. So a really well laid website with a good branding, with a good layout, will make sure that the visitor is greeted cheerfully, nicely, or whichever way you want. Okay, so the previous video has 10 tips, and now we are going to go to number 11. All right, here it is. Give them reasons to trust you. So now we can all brag like, I can do this, I am this, I am that, and blah 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 blah. But we have to also give them the reason. Like, I can talk all day long like about how great I am, but I have to give you some kind of a proof, right? So here are a few suggestions. A 5-star on Google, maybe you have that, or maybe a testimonial. Signups, like how many signups do you have on your website, or maybe social shares, like how many times this page was shared, or YouTube subscribers, right? Like this much amount of YouTube subscribers you have, so they are like, wow, people are already liking it, maybe it's really good. Like whatever you have to share, whatever you have to say, so they will think, okay, this is really good, I gotta check that out. They will instantly start trusting you. So that will put you in a very, very good position. Okay, so point number 12, high quality design and content. So you must be thinking like, okay, she is a designer, so of course she is going to say that. But hear me out. Do you remember the last time you visited a shop or a restaurant, and it was really it had a really good interior, and the walls were amazing, and the furniture and everything was looked that they have did a great work in designing the place. So how welcome you felt, like the authority of that place went up. It looks like they are really serious about their business. So and you are like, not everybody, but most of the people are ready to give a lot of money, like extra, for a nice place, right? So the same goes for your website. Why not? So if your design is high quality, your content is high quality, people will perceive you as a good authoritative brand, and they will trust you more. And of course they are going to like pay for your services or products or whatever more or better, right? So it's like they will perceive that your customer service is, and of course I'm not saying that don't provide them good customer service or don't provide them good products or services, just have the good quality design and content. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that yes, in order to convince them to hire you, yes, this is really crucial, especially if you haven't contacted or met this person in person. So that's really good to show them that you are professional, that you really mean business, that you are taking care of your visitors so well. Yeah, they will be like, how much good care will I receive once I hire this person. Okay, so that is what I mean. So the content, whatever, the text or the videos, whatever you put up there, or the images, whatever, just make sure that they are of good quality. So think about it. When was the last time you gave your email address to a website that looks like it's just coming down, or it's really crappy? Okay, I have taken time to survey people and nobody gives it, right? Nobody does, unless and until they know the website owner so well or something like that. So how many people do we know? Website is something that we can actually attract people who we don't know in person. So it's like millions and millions of opportunities will be lost if you are not taking care of it, right? So yeah, that's the reason I would highly suggest that have the content and the design really highly high quality. The next point is the image quality versus speed of website. So yeah, this one it's like a trade-off. I actually no, I don't. I think I don't. I'm sorry. So what do I mean by that? It's like when you have a website, okay, so when you have so many images on the website, it tends to get slower. So you have to make the image size smaller, all right? But sometimes when the image size is very small, the quality of the image gets distorted. So of course there's a trade-off. So what we need to do is find that optimum size of the image that won't slow down the website, but it is also of good quality. If it's put on the website, it's still of good quality. I will link a video of a tool that I use that compresses the image but doesn't distort it. So the image quality remains the same, but the size of the image in kilobytes, it's drastically reduced. So that is a great tool. It's free. It's an online tool. I will link the video below so you can go watch that. It's like a 3-minute video or something. You can use that tool to really optimize your image so that the speed of your website doesn't slow down. Point number 4, font placement is most crucial. So there is a whole part of graphic design that's called typography. So in that we read how to place fonts or how to place text and what kind of fonts should be used and all of that. So of course as a non-designer, not everybody can do that, but make sure that the fonts you are using on your website is large enough to be able on all kind of devices, on all kind of popular browsers. So what I see is some websites, they don't have the text large enough to be readable on mobile. So what happens is when the website is seen on a mobile, they have to enlarge it, like zoom it or anything. But we are living in 2018 it is, people. And if like we have to zoom the website, like think about what kind of service, what kind of experience you are providing to your visitors. It's not done in 2018. It's a really serious thing to consider. Okay, so yeah, make sure it's readable, make sure it's large enough, because some fonts are like, they are not even readable. So those fonts are really for text that is not always to be read, like your signatures or some graphic design stuff that is not really have to be put on your website. So yeah, don't do it. Don't use the fonts or the size that is not readable. Okay, number 15, coherency. So just make sure that your all the elements, branding elements, we have discussed that a lot in detail in video number 1, so please go and check it out. But what I want here to say is that make sure that all the pages of your website are coherent, that like the layout is consistent. I'm not saying to copy paste it, but still, if I am on your homepage and I am on your about page, I should feel that it's part, those both are part of the same website. I shouldn't feel like, oh, they have used the entire different layout here, and maybe your voice is totally different. So don't make that mistake. Yeah, we want to be really creative. I do too. I want to have so many designs on my website, but no, it's good to be creative, but there's always some time to be one. But when you are really serious about your branding, you have to be consistent and coherent on your website or over your social media. So as you can see, my colors and my design patterns, if you visit my social media or my website or my YouTube video, or you receive my newsletters, wherever you see me, it's all the same. Not exactly the same, but yeah, the branding is the same. So yeah, take care of that. Okay, number 16 is unique branding element. So what do I mean by that? Either have a totally different approach to your branding elements, like logos and fonts and everything, then the other people in your industry are like the path they are taking, make something really unique in it. So if everyone is using like stock photos, you can use your own images, or you can use graphics. And if everybody is using some same kind of graphics, you can use like put textures on it, different kind of textures or different kind of overlays and everything like that. So yeah, that is what I mean by unique branding element. I will actually show you one example I've had opened. So beauty salons logo, this is what I searched, and the thing is that these are a bit different, some of them, but in my area all of the beauty salons have the same kind of logos, and I totally forget which one is which. So this actually shape this one, right? So I guarantee you that you will see this so often, so at so many places. Look, it's almost the same over here, and this is the same thing, just on the opposite direction. And this is also like the same almost, right? This, right? So, and here it is too. So what I'm saying is, and I've seen this all over my city, I see it all the time. Okay, and look, here it is again. These are actually, in fact, they are the same. Oh my god. And look, this is also the same. So what I'm saying is, be more creative. Look, this is also a saloon's okay, it's for maybe hair. Yeah, hair by him, whatever it is. So this is different totally. It's also a beauty salon. This one is it's totally different. Okay, it's also a beauty salon. So it doesn't like have to be exactly the same that everybody else is doing. This looks totally different, although it does have that seal hood, but still they have totally different. Okay, and this too, this seal hood, they also have it like all over the place, so I don't like it. If it's also a good logo, we see how Google has a simple logo, how YouTube has a simple logo, how Facebook has a simple logo. Everywhere it's simplicity that makes you actually stand out. So go be simple, and or if you don't want to be simple, it's okay, but be different. Okay, be unique. I just gave you an example of logos, but you can do that, implement that in anything that you do. So that could be your visuals, anything like stock photos, or your photography, or your graphics, anything of the sort. Go be different, go be unique, your colors, even your fonts even. Okay, all right, so number 17 is a strong but concise tagline. So here's the thing, some taglines are really long. So what happens is that people take a lot of time to read it, so then our brains forget to connect to it. It's funny, but it's like we humans have a very short span of concentration, focus. So if it's concise, it's easy to remember, it's easy to understand, right? So nobody has the time to remember your tagline or understand it. So if you give them just a small one line or something, that will be huge in helping them connect, in helping them understand you better. Okay, so I have this so this GCO company, it says that 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. So look how they are saying save you, so it shows that what they can do for you. 15%, like they are so specific, and even in the 15 minutes they are so specific about the benefits, or what it's about the car insurance. So it contains a keyword. So this is an example of a tagline that is very strong, extremely strong. Like, I want this car insurance right now, right? Don't you? Let me know in the comments, don't you? It's not like very long. I would have even smaller. These are 11 words. You can go for less, but even if you go for 11 or 12 words, just make sure that it is very strong, and your message is conveyed in that lines. They don't have to read like paragraphs or something. So the main idea is, don't give them paragraphs, just give them 1 or 2 lines, or a best part is to give them one tagline. They can understand your message. Number 18. Yeah, this is very fun, really fun. I understood it really down the line. I didn't understand that. Like, I had some confidence in myself like since forever, but to be honest, in my university timings, my confidence went so damn low, and people started to think about me, stuff about me that was not really me. And then I started thinking, why is it different? Because in my school timings and all, people had different opinions of me, and now they have totally different. So I was like, why they're treating me differently and all that stuff. So it was less because my confidence was down. So it happens personally, so of course it does happen on your website as well. This rule applies there. So whatever you write, or whatever, like the graphics or anything that you use, be confident that this is the best. So when you say you are confident inside, you will present yourself similarly. So when you are very confident, this is the first step, and I think this is the last as well. Of course there are many things in between to create your authority. If I am not confidently talking at the moment, you won't even like to listen to me. You would be like, I think she's reading it from somewhere, or anything of the sort. Even I would think about anybody who is like shy or hesitant in sharing her opinion. I would be like, she is not confident, so she might not be correct, right? So we are humans, we see things like that when we don't know much about the other person, and that's what websites are all about. We really don't know a lot about the other person or the company we are visiting, so we have to provide that confidence. So that confidence should shine through your website if you really want to create that authority in your niche, in your market. Number 19, we are almost done. Please let me know that this was really helpful for you, because I took a lot of time in that and I really want to help people. So yeah, make it their dream place. Yeah, so this one is really the one I focus on when I design my client's website, that I want to make that website the dream place for their target market. So it's like, if I'm like very stressed out and I want to seek help online, I will of course search on Google, on Pinterest, and anywhere, or YouTube. Once I land on a website, I would want that website to be my hope, right? So I would really like it to be peaceful. So if I am seeking peace and all I see is chaos and very loud everything, I won't stay there. I won't be connected. I won't really enjoy there. So that's why I would leave. Similarly, we did a website back in February 2018, me and my teammates. So there was like a travel website. So her target audience were like high-end people who are seeking luxury travel agency. And so we made the website really luxurious and really it had really powerful visuals and all of that stuff. And let me see if I can open that website. So yeah, this is what we did. She has a really amazing agency. Yeah, so this is it. This is what we did. Okay, so the color combinations and the layout, the fonts and everything, we decided that it should really reflect the luxury living or the luxury travel, sorry, not living actually. So this is what we did. Okay, so make it like their dream place. It was just the home page, but all the website is coherent with this. So go ahead and make it like their dream place to hang out. Okay, now the last one, finally the last one. Okay, so this is fun one. Wow. Okay, don't cheat. So don't cheat means, okay, you want to rebrand or you have another great idea. Don't steer away from the basics of branding that you have, laid out the rules for yourself. Don't steer away from that. What do I mean? I mean that the message you had previously, don't just take it out off the shelf and do it like completely different thing. Okay, unless you are really looking into completely changing your company. Other than that, if you just want to rebrand, don't let go of everything you had previously. So the message should be coherent, the graphics should be coherent, tagline and everything should be like similar, but of course you can make the upgrades and everything, but the basics should be similar. So as for graphics, here's an example. It's a great one actually. I like it. This is a Starbucks just logo over the years. So you can see that the lady remains the same. Of course, they have refined the graphics, I would say, over the years, but it's the same concept. The logo concept is the same. It's round. They have this lady, and the lady is almost the same, and the text is almost the same, although in 2011 they removed the text, but the color, yeah, it got a little bit advanced, changed, but still, if you see the first in 1971 and you see the one in 2011, you will still say that it's from Starbucks. So yeah, this is one example. Another one is Coca-Cola. It's actually, I didn't know it was there in 1886 until I was searching for its logo and everything, and I found that it was found in 1886. Oh my god. But yeah, of course, in the 80s it was totally different. Then in 1900 they had this design, this particular design in 1900. They have actually refined that one, and they have come to 2007 with almost the same one, and I think they don't change this design at all. It remains the same no matter what. I think in 1985 they had some kind of, maybe they tried it and that didn't work or something. So yeah, but you can see that they are using same fonts, same colors, same style. So yeah, and then there's me. So I recently changed my logo, I rebranded my website and everything. So the first one and the second one, so the concept is the same, that I have U with a circle on top, and then there's a khalid written at the bottom, and then what do I do is written at the very bottom, and then there's a line. And yeah, so the concept is the same, but I changed the fonts and the style because I was just a developer back then. I did designing as well, but it was more of development from my side. That doesn't define me any longer, so I had to, of course, change the logo and my website. So I mostly work with designing part, and yeah, of course I do technical stuff, all of it, but I've grown as a designer so much. So yeah, all right, so these are it. And if you want a cheat sheet that goes with it, with this presentation, just go to bit.ly/20 web branding and get the cheat sheet and print it out, take a print out, and tick mark whatever the steps you have taken, and whatever you will be taking, you will have that handy dandy worksheet along with it, so that you can redo your website yourself to help you stand out in your market and really have fun, really. Because the fun part is what's what really makes us come in business in the first place, right? Thank you so much for listening to this. Please subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up. I will really appreciate it. And of course, comment something down below. Let me know what is your favorite tip, and if there is something more we can add to it, please let me know. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.